Yes! Alrighty! What's up, everybody? It is I, your travel god of extreme, Peter Joseph here, for a Monday evening / Monday night video, because it is dark here in the Northeast. So, it's a Monday night video, and it's Monday night. You know what that means. We got Monday night coming your way at the top of the hour on that great app of Netflix. And it should be a great show. Our tribal chief, put up your goddamn ones and acknowledge him. Well, make you acknowledge him. Roman's on the show tonight. Punky Brewster's on the show. CM Punk, that fake Raw World Champion. Beastie's on the show. Brock Lesnar's on the show. It is a stacked show tonight. Can't wait for it. It's going to be an epic show tonight for Monday Night Raw. But we'll talk about that later. But I hope you had a great day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching right here on the Peter Joseph YouTube Wrestling channel, youtube.com/Peter Joseph. Make sure you like the video, hit the subscribe button down in my pants, otherwise known as the switch box below. And subscribe to my other channels as well. Show your love and support. Leave a comment on the video if you like. You don't have to. I'm not begging you. Any of that. But if you want to leave a comment, you want to sub, leave a like, it's your own preference. It is what it is. But if you leave comments, don't leave stupid comments because you'll get blocked, hidden, sent to the Shadow Realm, and Ozzy and Satan will laugh at you and then eat your soul. So go do it on somebody else's channel or do it on your garbage channel that nobody really cares about. And that's that. Share the video all over the internet. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And don't forget to tap and slap that bell. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next one. Because if you do, you're pretty much SOL. I think we all know what that means by now. We should. After 16 plus years, I think we should know what SOL means. Unless you were not born during the Attitude Era. I'm just saying. And if you weren't, that sucks to be you. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, all that other good shit. And if you're brand new here, well, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, product placement, grab yourself a tasty cold one, put your stinky, smelly feet up and enjoy the show. If you like it, great, go watch somebody else. Simple as that. Simple as that. If you don't like me, I don't give a fuck. Get out of here. But you'll stay because you have nobody else to watch. Because you have a hard-on for me and it's really small. But I digress. Unless you're a female, then you can stay all you want, ladies. But some of you guys, get out of here. I don't swing that way. But it is what it is. But you're swinging on my dick. All your garbage fucking videos. Don't care. Not my problem. You have no life. Not my problem. But we move on with that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. And if not, well, too bad for you. My weekend was up and down, but, got through it. And we're at the midpoint of March. We just hit the Ides of March. Now we're getting into St. Patrick's Day, which is tomorrow. So, happy St. Patrick's Day to all my Irish fans out there. I'm kind of, sort of Irish, but I don't celebrate the holiday. And I'm not really Irish. I'm full-blooded Italian, motherfuckers. My cousin, Tony D'Angelo, would tell you that. But I digress on that. But have fun tomorrow eating corned beef and cabbage. Singing all the Irish songs. Oh, Danny boy. The pipes. No, he's singing in metal. Oh, Danny boy! The pipes. I'm proud of well, never mind. I don't know what I just did. But it is what it is, so we're going to listen to that. We're going to listen to some Irish bands, that play some decent metal-ish songs. But, there are a lot of Irish metal bands that play Irish songs, but it is what it is. Moving on with that. So, we got Monday Night Raw, like I said, tonight. Brock Lesnar, Roman, our tribal chief, Punk. Gonna be an amazing show tonight. But we'll see what happens with all that. We'll talk about that Probably tomorrow. Not tonight, but tomorrow. And that's that. But hope you had a great day, and if not, too bad. And moving on. Raining like cats and dogs here. Not right now, but earlier it was. Windy as balls. Now the temperature's going down. I got soaked. So I had to put my clothes in the dryer. It wasn't raining when I left today after I did my SmackDown review, which is, oh, by the way, in the description box. Check that out right now, or after this. But yeah, I got soaked on the way home. It was a pain in the ass. I forgot my umbrella. It wasn't raining when I left. I should have bought the umbrella, but I forgot. But it is what it is. But anyway, on your Monday night, March the 16th, 2026, it's 316 day. What? I said it's 316 day. What? It's Stone Cold Day. So, I don't have a beer, but if I did, I'd be cracking open one and toasting a Stone Cold. By God, Stone Cold! You know, but, you know, I got Pepsi, so you see it's Stone Cold. What? I don't know if he's going to be on the show tonight. People are, like, saying, he's going to be on the show. I don't know. You know, it's his day. It's Monday, so why not? I don't know where Roy is tonight, but I know next week, I think next week is in Boston. The week after that is in New York. So, at Madison Square Garden, the mecca of all sports arenas. Probably one of the best ever. But I digress. So, I mean, we'll see what happens with that. But Roman's going to be on the show next week, the following week, and I think not the week after Easter, the Monday after Easter, he won't be on the show. The one after that, the 13th, he will be on the show, but just to go home. That's WrestleMania week, basically. He'll be on that show. So 3 weeks of Roman, you gotta love that. I know Easter does. I mean, flash flood warning in Puerto Rico. No, not even flash. Tsunami warning in Puerto Rico. But we love Issa, so it is what it is. And she loves Roman. And who doesn't love Roman? So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, after 7, almost 8 minutes of spiel, which you clipped, and I don't give a fuck, because I saw you do, it is time for your late and out-of-date. We go to another promotion, AEW Revolution review for last night, March the 15th, 2026. Wow. Revolution was epic last night. Not perfect, but epic. There's a couple matches that should not have been on this show, especially on the main show. And matches that should have been on the pre-show that could have been on the main show. But all in all, first pay-per-view of the year for AEW. Bam! Out of the park. Like the New York Mets are going to be doing in 10 days. Just saying. Let me move on with that. Alright, anyway, let's get into this pay-per-view, and then we're going to go right into Raw. Alright, so Revolution emanated, my friends, from the Crypto.com arena in Los Angeles, California. I know that place. That's the birthplace of Extreme, basically. Well, if you follow my XWF career, but I digress. And our commentators last night, the man behind the mask, he's back, Excalibur, my good buddy Tony Baloney Schiavone, or Tony Schiavone for you people that love Jericho, who was not there. We need to stop with, oh, Jericho's going to be on the pay-per-view. He's not coming back to WWE. Might be coming back to AEW. We don't know right now. I did read a story that he got a major part on a TV show. Which one? I don't even know. But I don't think we're going to be seeing Jericho much in AEW at all. And plus, he's got Fozzy to worry about. I think they're coming out with another album or doing another tour pretty soon. But it is what it is. Alright, so Excalibur, Tony Baloney, Schiavone, Nigel McGuinness, me love. And later on, we saw Brian Fragelson, Danielson, commentators, and lies to his teethson. Yes! And we got that. Alright. So I'm going to skim through the 0 hour, the pre-show. We had Boom and Doom. That's QT Marshall Not, along with AJ, Big Boom AJ. Also Big Justice and the Rizzler, those fucking stupid fat kids. They take on the infantry of Golden Bravo and the Captain. That's Sean Dean, along with Christiane XO, and Trishadora. And we got that. Match was boring. At one, Shane Taylor was also there. I thought this was a triple threat match. Anyway, so Shane Taylor was there. And yeah, because it was with the infantry, that's right, because he's part of the Shane Taylor promotions. I forgot about that. Anyway, so Shane Taylor was there. He gets into a little tussle with Wayne Brady. Tries to steal his hat. Wayne Brady just smacked him right in the mouth. Oh, you don't do that, Wayne! And then Wayne pulls him over the barricade and starts stomping on him. And then the Rizzler starts freaking, doing this stupid bullshit. And then he's trying to get with Christiane XO, and then Christiane's like, ooh. I mean, really? You're gonna get with a 13-year-old kid? I don't even know how old he is, but, I mean, really? Christiane? Man, look, he don't look that great, dude. I look 10 times better than him. And I got a bigger cock than him. Not that I would know that, but I don't care. I would please Christiane XO all day. Next to that fat fuck, the Rizzler. Or Big Justice. I don't know, he's big, yeah. Big fat waste of time. Why have these Costco idiots that freaking mocked my tribal chief? And what did I do? Roasted them. Buried them. Just saying. Fuck them. So anyway. AJ's died, takes Shane Taylor down. Then they hit the Boomsday device on Carly Bravo 1, 2, 3 to get the win, and I didn't give a flying fuck. Why have these idiots in AEW, in wrestling, period? Fucking kids should be in school learning how to do something. Do something! Do something! Yeah, they're making money, but not the right way. Just saying. Anyway, moving on. Alright, match number 2 on the pre-show for the TBS title, the Resident Fun Girl, Widow Nightingale. Bam! Oh, she loves when I do that. Takes on Lena Cross, part of, Divine, I always, what do you call it? Divine Fuck. Yeah, I wish. No. Divine and Conquer, or something like that. I forget. But anyway, she's with, Megan Bain, the Megasis, of course. And both of these ladies pull double duty, because we see them later on for the AEW Women's Championship. Women's Tag Team Championship, I should say. But this one was for the TBS title. They beat the crap out of each other for 11 minutes, but in the end, Willow's got the ball. Missed. No one in the pool for you, Missy. And Lena Cross goes for a split-legged moonsault. Like a certain guy that just had twins just now. Today, I think it was today or this weekend. Katie Forbes just popped out 2 kids. They're twins. So congrats to RVD and Katie. Friend of mine, she used to follow me on Twitter, but she doesn't. She knows who I am, but I digress. Anyway, so tries to split-legged moonsault like Rob Van Dam. One more time. No, she missed that. But Lena tries for the jackhammer, gets reversed into a 1921 backslide. 1, 2, 3. Willow somehow, someway retained the title. But she hurt her shoulder during the match. I'm like, oh, a small title change later on. And we get that. And then after the match, Megan Bain ran in for a beatdown, and then, honey! Cameron came in with a pipe for the save. All he knows the thing is you about pipes. She can get my pipe all night long, Harley. All night. Let's see. She does play a mean, or not so much mean, electric twanger. That's guitar for you dumb people at home. We can jam over Isley Brothers tunes. We'll move on. Anyway, then we had the 21-man battle royal, the Blackjack Battle Royal for the national title that Ricochet has, and he's defending. So we had Jack Perry, Jungle Jack Perry, the Psycho Killer, Tommaso Ciampa, Trent Beretta, Rocky Romero S.A. from the Don Callis family, Jarlisico, Bruce, Scorpio Sky of Skyflight, Danny Garcia, the Dancing Fool, Anthony Bowens, man who scissors himself, mommy, as Katsuyori Shibata, Juice Robinson, Austin Gunn, Ace Austin of the Bang Bang Gang, El Clone, Dark Hologram, A.R. Fox, the Beast Mortos from LFI, Leo Rush, Commander, Johnny TV, bald Johnny TV, I might add, and the Peacock, Dalton Castle. Alright, this was pretty good, but we get to the end, and it was down to Jack Perry, and Ricochet. Obviously, that was going to be the last two. Alright, so we get to the end of the 0 hour, and it bled into, once again, a match bleeds into the start of the fucking pay-per-view. Tony Khan, you need to do better time management. I'm sorry. So Jack Perry comes back in, because he was thrown out of the ring, but not eliminated, comes back in, throws out Dark Hologram, and then apparently we're down to Jack Perry and Ricochet. They slug it out, trade big shots to face. Ricochet flips out of a German suplex, gets sent to the apron where Jack Perry tries a sunset flip bomb. For what reason, I don't know, because his feet were like inches away from the floor. And somehow he saves himself from that. And then a poison runner on the apron. Ow. Got rid of Ricochet. And we have a new AEW National Champion in Jungle Jack Perry. I like how they showed him coming in with the big school bus that was all marked up and everything. And Luchasaurus is driving it, because he still has his bum shoulder. That was pretty nice. That was nice. We got that. After the match, Jack Perry celebrates with his family. Aww. I wish Luke Perry, his dad, was there, but he's looking down from heaven, smiling down on his boy. And we get that. And we move on. Alright, so that's that. Then we got an opening video recapping FTR Fuck the Revival defending the tag belts against the Young Bucks. Matt and Nick Jackson. They fought on and off for years, but this time FTR attacked the Bucks. Brother Buck, to make it personal, y'all. And the Bucks want revenge and the tag team titles once again. So we get a video from the Bucks family explaining how awesome the Bucks are for various reasons. Did you say my name? No. I said awesome, but I didn't say your full name. Well, I thought of you. I mean, Mike Awesome. Gosh, I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. I'll let you finish. You want to say goodbye before you go? Come on, do it. Come on. All right. Bye, guys. Bye. Okay, get out of here. Thank you. Sorry. Every time I say the A word, he comes out. Not asshole, but what Miz thinks he is. Fuck that guy. I know. Sorry. All right. So then we get that. We go to the match. It was epic. FTR comes out. Dax the Axe Hollywood Cash. He's got a clock. Wheeler, Stokely Hathaway still in his fucking wheelchair. They're wearing Boston Celtics colors. Oh, the LA Lakers thing. I know it's in LA, but still. Boston's still better. We get that. The Bucks come out with a nice entrance. And they had an amazing match. Nick gets sent into the... face first into the announcer's table. And Nick was gushing blood most of this match. Gushing blood. I don't know how he got... how that happened. I think it was when he got got thrown into the announce table. But anyway, Spike Power Driver drives Matt into the apron. Ow, and he's holding his neck and shoulder. Possible broken neck. Who knows? Stinger. They go for another one on him. And Nick comes back with a super kick for a quick near fall on Cash Wheeler. And Nick's trying to get over to Matt somehow. Cash Wheeler pulls him to the floor. Go for Power and Glory, the Powerplex. That gets broken up as Nick knocks Dax Harwood. He was busted wide open too. I don't know how. They were just busted wide open somehow. On the hard way, or they bladed. Who knows? Anyway. So Nick shows Dax off the top. Matt, still with his shoulder all screwed up. Probably maybe a messed up broken shoulder. Maybe popped out of socket. I don't know. He comes in and cleans house. Double suplex. Gets a near fall. Gets knocked to the outside. And still his neck is giving him problems. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes time off. But then a young member of the Bucks family sends Matt back into action. I think it was the brother. I think it was. So Matt gets back in. He's quickly dropped onto the apron. And that just makes him go for a high cross body for no apparent reason. Hits that on Dax. Nick is too bloody to get even up. He was gushing. I don't know, it was a bad blade job, bad hard way blood, I don't know. But he was gushing like a freaking faucet. It was insane how much blood loss he had. But anyway. Dax tries his own super kick, but gets caught in a sharpshooter. Then Nick does the same to Cash Wheeler. That gets broken up, so Bucks start firing off kicks. Slingshot sit-out powerbomb drops Matt for a near fall. Nick breaks up a double suplex attempt, but instead FTR a bolt suplex from the apron to the floor. Ow! That quadruple crash. That was insane. Everybody's like dead, basically done. Matt's still holding his shoulder. Nick is busted wide open still. Dax is bleeding. Cash is trying to find his Glock. I don't know. But anyway, they beat the count. Barely. 999999999999999 Batman 5. They slug it out from their knees. Bucks fire off super kicks to escape. And then Stokely jumped out of his wheelchair. Uh-oh. He's not hurt. It's a miracle. Hallelujah. So he jumps out. Causes a distraction. Shatter Machine on Matt for a near fall. Then a Spike Power Driver for the same. Oh, that neck is done. Then FTR fire off their own super kicks to Nick. Then they hit the BTE trigger, or they call it the FTR trigger. Nick kicks out at 1. When he's like, ah! You see all the blood just flowing and everything. Reminding me of Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly in that Hybrid Rules match at Best in the World. I forgot what year that was. It was 2013 or 14. Those who remembers that shit, right? She does, man. She was like, when Adam Cole got kicked and he was like, ah! And you see the blood just spewing out of his mouth and his teeth, because he got his front teeth knocked out. We saw the blood, and me, I'm like, oh! Rose like, ah! She was traumatized. That match was epic. When I'm sitting on the freaking railing, and I'm like, when Adam Cole won that match, and he's coming back, I'm like, good job, Adam, you son of a bitch! And Kyle O'Reilly's like, he's mad. I just looked at Kyle, I'm like, shit, you got his head. You got your ass beat. That was the night that Adam Cole was made in Ring of Honor. Adam Cole Baby was born in 2013-14 in Ring of Honor. Just saying. Anyway, moving on. So Nick kicks out at 1. Where am I? I lost my spot. I lost my spot now. Shit. But yeah, Nick kicked out at 1. Starts to come back. Shadow Machine sends Cash Wheeler to the outside. Then the actual BTE trigger near fall on Dax Harwood. Cash Wheeler made a diving save, barely. Nick takes out Stokely Hathaway, like he was going to be a factor. And then the TK driver connects her in near fall. I don't know how they kicked out. Enter gets right back with a spike power driver and a super smack Shadow Machine. That was nasty. 1, 2, 3, and still your reigning defending tag team champions, FTR. They beat the Bucks. This was their 6th match. It was 2-2 and 1. Now it's 3-2 and 1. Whether they have another match to finish off the 7-match series, I don't know. But pretty good match, 3.5 out of 5 stars, and that's it. Afterwards, the champs celebrate. And then the lights go out. Uh-oh. No, Sabu, you stay there. Sabu didn't come out, ladies and gentlemen. But then we get this thing on the Tron, and it said, Evenge, without the R, but then the R shows up in a familiar logo, and it's, you think you know me? Yes, Adam Copeland, Edge Threshold is back. On this day, I see clearly. You know, that guy. So he comes out, and where's Christian? Well, he comes out too. How's our fathers doing this evening? They come out, but Christian comes from behind to basically blind Cash Wheeler. Then Edge comes in, hits the kill. The kill switch hits Dax Harwood, and then they give one to Stokely Hathaway. Then they hold up the tag team belts, and they stop to stare at the Young Bucks. I smell ladder war! I smell it! Would it be a dynasty? Would it be a double or nothing? It's gonna happen. We're gonna get another ladder war. I don't know what number it's up to now, but I think that's where they're heading. I would love for the Bucks to win, but I think it's gonna be Edge and Christian to win the tag team belts. Probably lose them because, I don't know when they're gonna lose them, but, Edge is reportedly going to retire in Toronto during Wrestle Dream. And how fitting would it be for him and Christian to go at it one more time? In their hometown, in Edge's final match. That would be poetic, really. Have Edge and Christian go at it one more time. Don't have to be any stipulations, just straight up one-on-one. No chicanery, no fucking dumb ending. I mean, Christian doesn't even have Nick Wayne anymore. He doesn't have Kip Sabian anymore. He doesn't have Mama Wayne. Nick Wayne's mom, got it going on. He doesn't have them no more. All he has is his good buddy, and that's Edge. So, we'll see what happens with that. Alright, then we get to match number 2. Timeless Tony Storm, darling bosom. Takes on Marina Shafir. Everyone banned from the ring. Pretty good match. We're getting in the end. They fight on the outside. Tony Storm gets smart, stomping on the bare foot on Marina Shafir. They throws it back in. Tony hits a DDT for a double down. Tony gets up first, strikes away at Marina Shafir. Hits a bunch of running hip attacks in the corner. And then Marina's like, bring it, bitch! So, on cue, a third one in the corner. Sets up Storm Zero. I don't know is it, but Marina kicked out at 2. How? I don't know. And then Marina tries for Mother's Milk, the motorboat, basically. That gets broken up. Tony bites her titties. Yeah, she did. That should have been me. Sorry, Roddy. Sorry. But, yeah, she bites the titties of Marina Shafir. That got a big pop. Oh, man. And then we got a small package, fruit roll up, 1, 2, 3, Timeless Tony Storm gets the win. Match was pretty damn good, 3 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, Tony goes to leave, but then we have another surprise. We got Edge and Christian now, and Wayne Brady. Now we have another surprise. The Hot Rod! Ronda Rousey is back in wrestling, or after she said, "Oh, I don't like wrestling anymore." The biggest fucking hypocrite ever. Ronda Rousey comes back in the ring for a big old stare down with Toni Storm. I think they have a match coming up on... No, actually, no, Toni Storm and Rhea Shafir are going to do it one more time. And it's going to be a, I think it's no disqualification match. Something like that. But we move on with that. So yeah. So they have a big old stare down. Security, like 6,000 security guards from Walmart show up. Had to break all up. And then Rhea Shafir comes back in. Knocks Toni Storm down. And then her and Ronda lead through the crowd. Because, you know, the two-fourths of the four horsewomen. You know, Shayna Baszler in NXT. And, the other chick. I forgot her name. She was in NXT, and then she left, too. I forgot her name. I don't know what she's doing. So, I mean, we'll see what happens with that. Alright, moving on. Alright, match number 3 for the Continental Breakfast of Champions title. We had Jon Moxley taking on Kensuke Takeshita. No time limit. I mean, they could have went all fucking night. But officially, they went... How long did they actually go? 23 minutes and 33 seconds. So 23 and a half minutes. They went back and forth. They beat the crap out of each other. Moxley, I don't think, was bleeding in this match, which was strange because everybody else was bleeding in the first match. I mean, Moxley's not even out there yet. But anyway, we're getting to the end. Moxley gets a Giddy Kazza! Bang! But that had no effect. But when I hit it, it always has an effect. So, with that not working, Mox hits a paradigm shift for a double down. Then they trade big suplexes until Mox is running Lariato, gets a 1 count. Then the Death Rider, the Pale Rider, gets broken up. Raging Fire connects with Takeshita for a near fall, which is the first time that somebody kicked out of that. Which, you know, impressive. So get back up. Mox hits the Death Rider this time for a near fall of his own. Takes Takeshita up for a Super Death Rider. Hits that. And Takeshita kicked out at 2.9999999 Batman 5. Crowd's going nuts. So with nothing else working, Moxley locks in the Bulldog Choke, traps the arm, and Takeshita basically passed out. So, still your reigning, defending AEW Continental Breakfast Denny's IHOP champion, Jon Moxley. He retains the title in a great match. 3.5 out of 5 stars. And that's it. Timeless Toni Storm and Rhea Shafir, I gave 3 out of 5 stars. And that's it. After the match, Mox offers a code of honor. You'll love to see that. And Takeshita was, you know, kind of teased leaving. And then, code of honor, you love to see it. And, I thought that the Don Callis family were going to come out. I was like, hey, what are you doing, Takeshita? What the fuck? So Takeshita's slow turn. I love it. I love it. So Mox goes to lead, then the lights go out, and then we get to another return, and it's reach for the sky, whoa! Bam! Will Ospreay looking very different without the big beard, haircut, looking great. He comes out, Moxley's still at ringside, Ospreay decked him. Oh, we're gonna get a Continental title match with them, sign me up. And then the Death Riders save is cut off. Moxley somehow escapes. So we'll see what happens with Ospreay on Dynamite this Wednesday night. And we get that. So Will Ospreay is back. Loved it. Great return. Him and Mox will be a good match for the Continental title. Not that he needs that title, but just saying. Go on. Alright, there we see Willow Nightingale all banged up from her first match on the pre-show with Lena Cross. She's ready to fight for revenge and to keep the women's tag team titles. Alright, so we get a hype video for that. get to the match, which lasted 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Talk about a filler match after the hot match that came before that. So they went back and forth. Widow's shoulder was basically the catalyst in this match. A bounce! Period. Puts Megan Bayne down. Willow plants Lena Cross as well. Then Stereo fallaway slams. Put the champs down. Double clotheslines again. Holly Cameron gets sent outside. A super kick drops Willow Nightingale. And then Megan Bayne's running clothesline sets up a double choke slam. 1, 2, 3. We have new tag team champions in Megan Bayne and Lena Cross. So, Lena Cross already here in AEW almost about a month or so. She gets the tag team titles. Go figure. Match was kind of a letdown. I still gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. But that's it. We move on. Filler match right there. Alright, then we get to Brody, King, and Swerve Strickland with my good buddy Prince Nana at ringside. Buy his coffee, please. And that's it. This match was brutal. Turnbuckle pad was removed. Swerve tries for the stomp into the turnbuckle. Ow. Brody gets in a high cross body. Swerve is sent into the corner with the exposed turnbuckle. Ow. And then Brody gets in a cannonball for a near fall. They go back outside. Swerve counts the Gonzo Bomb into a vertebreaker or Nightmare on Elm Street, whatever you want to call it, Gringo Killer. On the concrete. Ow! Ooh! I'm surprised Brody got up and got in the ring. But he gets in at 9, and Swerve then hits a Swerve Stomp for a 1 count. One of those 1 counts. Ah! Come on! But why does everybody kick out at 1 and still lose? So, Brody gets up at 1, tells Swerve to bring it. So Swerve's like, okay, I'm going to hit not 1, not 2, but 3 house calls. Pretty much knocked Brody for a loop and knocked him the fuck out. And Swerve gets the win in over 14 minutes. Match was good, 3 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, Swerve loads up a cinder block, but then another return in Kenny Omega! Bang! So, that is going to lead into Wednesday night, and we'll see what happens with Kenny and Swerve, the whole title picture, whoever wins that between Hangman and MJF. So we got a lot going on. A lot. It's amazing. Great. Wait, moving on. Alright, then we get to the 2 out of 3 falls match between Chris Cakelander and the Spider Lady Thekla. This match was great. Thekla goes for, Cakelander goes for a whipping. Referee takes the belt away. Thekla grabs a fruit roll-up with the feet on the ropes for the 1, 2, 3, so she wins the first fall. Go to fall number 2. They go at it again. They go to the outside. Thekla sent into the barricade. Ow. Then some swing from the tabletop into the barricade. Ow. Back in. Cakelander hits a Falcon Arrow. Did the deed. Got a near fall. Thekla comes back with Black Widow, baby. And she goes for it. That gets reversed into Saturday Night Fever. 1, 2, 3. We're tied at. We're tied at 1. And that's pretty much it. And we move on with that. Alright, then we get to match. We get the fall number 3. It was pretty short. Statlander takes the belt, whips away, and hits another Saturday Night Fever. There's no rep because there's a rep bump. Back up. Cakelander grabs the strap, but this time the referee wakes up, takes away from her, and then Thekla hits a spear. 2 Super Dragon Stomps, and that was it. 1, 2, 3. Thekla retains the AEW Women's title. That's pretty much it. Great match. 3.25 out of 5 stars. And that's it. Alright, then we get to, for the Trios titles, Okada, Protostar, Kyle Fletcher, and Mark Davis take on Mystico, and Jet Speed, Kevin Knight, and Speedball Mike Bailey. It was alright for almost 17 and a half minutes. Mark Davis is back up to drop jet speed, gives them both a pile driver. Mystico makes the save on the pin attempt. Kevin Knight is back up with the swingboard clothesline to Mark Davis. La Mística takes Kyle Fletcher down. And then Kevin Knight goes for the UFO splash. Pins Mark Davis. And we have new Trios champions in Jet Speed Mystico, or Mystico Speed, or whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, they lose the titles to the Don Callis family, get them right back like a week or so later. I would have just had them lose, period. Not lose on Collision. Stupid, but alright. Alright. Hot potato with those tag team titles. And then after the match, we get a big announcement that Mystico is all elite. Well, that's good. That's good. Alright. We got a celebration, pyro, shit like that. Moving on. Alright, then we got Bandito S.A. against Andrade. Non-title match. Not for the Ring of Honor title. Should have been, but not. Great match. Great match. Back and forth they went. Once again, Andrade with the, the chick thing. He did all that. 21 plexus cut off with a spinning knee. Gives Andrade a near fall. Bandito hits a ridiculous spin kick to the back of the head. Hits the 21 plex, which somehow Andrade kicked out, which is rare that Bandito hits that and somebody kicks out of it. Bandito tries for it again. He gets elbowed in the face with that kick to the back elbow. And then Andrade takes him up, hits a super DM. 1, 2, 3. Andrade gets the win in one hell of a match. 21-minute match. 3.5 out of 5 stars. It was just fucking epic. And we get that. And we move on. Alright, then a 6-man tag team match. We got the War Dogs, who shoot me for the love of God. That's Gabe Kidd, Clark Connors, and David Finlay. Tornado tag team match against Orange Cassidy, that gimmick stealer. Ready! Roger Strong, and hi guys, it's me, J.B. Allen. Anyway, they went completely berserk, but in the end, Gabe Kidd and Darby fighting on the ramp. Darby skateboards onto his back of his head. Ow. Orange Cassidy has to save Roddy, as Gabe Kidd is apparently zip-tied to the stage. How? Maybe on the sides of the stage or something like that. And then Darby suicide dives David Finlay in the ring, and then Roddy hits the End of Heartache. End of Heartache, the Gutbuster, whatever you want to call it. Hits that. 1, 2, 3 on Clark Connors. So, Orange Cassidy, Roddy, and Darby get the win. Good match, 3 out of 5 stars. And at the press conference, Gabe Kidd went off on New Japan. He's like, fuck New Japan, fuck Darby Allin, and he wants, and got it, a unsanctioned match with Darby on Dynamite this Wednesday. Oh, you know they're gonna go nuts. Oh, they're gonna go nuts. And they're gonna have a coffin match. Unsanctioned coffin match. That's Darby's specialty, and I don't think he's ever lost a coffin match. So, we got that on Wednesday night. So, somebody's gonna die, and this feud's finally gonna be over. We hope. Well, we get that. Alright, then we get to the main event. Texas Death, Hangman Adam Page, and Maxwell Jacob Fartknocker, MJF for the AEW World title. MJF in his Terry Funk cosplay. Did you like that, Terry? I thought it was very nice, but he's not a hardcore legend like me in Japan. #1 forever! Okay, Terry, thank you. Blood, there's blood. We saw, they went CCW, GCW, with the light tubes, fucking syringe. That got a lot of heat. Remember when Paige did that to Swerve? That got a lot of heat. Paper cuts, blood, craziness. They go to the ramp, belt up back suplex through an exploding table. Woo! And then they get near the, they come back. This match lasted a long time. 46 minutes! Damn! But in the end, belt to head brings Paige back to life. MJF uses the diamond ring, knocks Adam Page out. Then they were in dog colors at one point, and MJF sent Paige through the barbed wire board. But we get to the end. They're on the apron. Paige is on the top, and he chokes him over the ropes in a great visual where he's standing right over him, and Adam Page just drops to the floor, blood on the camera. And referee, I think it was Bryce Remsburg, you idiot, counted him out. And that's pretty much it. And I forgot to put on Netflix. So I'm a little bit late with Netflix. So I apologize for that. I would hate if I missed 2 minutes of Roman, but I don't think Roman's starting the show. It would be nice. Why am I not going to Raw? Oh, okay. Here we go. It has to start. I have to wait for it. Now I have to wait for it to load. Here we go. Okay, we're good. Alright, did I miss anything? Let me go back. Let me go back like 3 minutes. Sometimes, okay, that's that. I don't care about the city here. All right, now we're getting people just coming to the ring. It's St. Patrick's Day for Judgment Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day to JD McDumpfuck. Dom's there with All right, so we're gonna get a recap of what happened on SmackDown with Randy destroying Cody. That's nice. And then we're in the ring. Corey Graves and Mike Cole are talking. Seth freaking Rollins is here. Oh, the hooded guys come out. And then they do this. No, which one is he? And Seth Rollins is in the ring. Seth freaking Rollins. Oh! Alright, now he gets the mic. Okay, now I know where I am. I'm gonna go back to. So he's talking to Logan Paul about Logan Paul. Alright, we got that. Alright, I'll catch up. Alright, so I only missed like 3.5 minutes of Raw from San Antonio, by the way. So we get that. Alright, guys, but that is it for my Revolution review. Revolution was amazing. 8.5 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you guys think. Down below in the comment section, Electric Willie would say, let's talk about it. And that's it. Alright, guys. I'm going to watch Raw later tonight. TNA Ring of Honor review back on my main channel, Kill Demon 669. And that's pretty much it for that. And Paul Heyman's back. Oh, he looks out of it. He looks like... Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. He got a bloody eye, like a pink eye, a bloody eye, like he hasn't slept in 5 days. Well, he's been out for like 2 weeks. He's got stubble on his face. So, I mean, he looks like a zombie. He looks like a zombie. And it's just like, Paul. Yo, if Beastie comes out right now, and Heyman's like walking to the ring really kind of slow, like a zombie. Well, like a really bad zombie, not from, he's walking like a zombie. Holy crap! I love it. And Seth's like, what are you doing? Why are you coming to the ring? Paul has the mic. Why can't he just, oh, he's mad, too. His eye is all fucked up. All bloody eye. Not like Dom's eye, but shit. Damn. Anyway, I'm gonna go get into this little segment, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time, peace.